Okay, three people's turn now. And we're going to use this event die. And we're going to use it to play the Ents Awake, Entmoot. This is a pretty good card. It says play if Gandalf the White is in play, which he is, and a companion is in Fangorn. So here's Gandalf, he's in play in Minas Tirith, and we've still got Merry sitting here in Fangorn. We roll 3 dice. For each result of 4+, we score 1 hit against a shadow army in Orthanc. What we're trying to do is destroy this army, and that potentially will take Saruman out of the game. Let's roll the dice. So we need to roll 3 dice, and we're looking for 4s plus. We want to get 2 hits here. Yes, we did it. We got a 6 and a 4 and a 3. Score 1 hit against a shadow army in Orthanc for each of those. That's 2 hits. If the army is destroyed, so are any Nazgul and minions along with it. If Saruman is in Orthanc without Shadow Army, eliminate him. That's very bad news for the Shadow player. If 3 peoples can run in here now, that's 2 easy victory points. Let's remove Saruman from the game. That's a massive blow for Shadow player. It's Shadow player's turn. And what we're going to do now is muster some reinforcements. Let's place 1 elite unit in Orthanc. As for the Free Peoples, well, they're going to continue to try and move the Fellowship, I think. Let's take this Elven Ring. We've only got a muster die left, but we can use this ring to turn it into a character die if we wish. And this goes to the Shadow player. And the Shadow player gets to roll 2 dice with a +1 modifier. We're looking for a roll of a 5 or a 6. Yes, that Fellowship is finally hunted down with 2 successes. And let's grab ourselves a hunt tile. Make it something good, make it something nasty. We get, it's a 2. We're going to move the Fellowship up to spot 4. Free Peoples doesn't really want to take 2 damage right now, so we're going to use Peregrine Took's ability. And this says, during the hunt, if the hunt damage is 1 or more, separate Peregrine from the Fellowship to reduce the hunt damage by 1. It also says, if Peregrine is eliminated while in the Fellowship, immediately place him in play again as if he was just separated from the Fellowship. So we separate Pippin from the Fellowship. We'll take Pippin's figure and token, and we'll place his figure in Lorien. Remember, he acts as if he's just been separated from the Fellowship, so we could move him elsewhere if we wished. As it goes, I'm going to keep him here in Lorien, offering his leadership to the elves. But that does still leave 1 point of corruption left to take. So this goes up from 5 to 6 as the Fellowship now uses the ring. Finally, it says here, the ring bearers are now on their own. As soon as no companions are left in the Fellowship, immediately add Gollum to the Fellowship, and Gollum becomes the guide. So I've grabbed Gollum from the supply, and now he becomes the guide of the Fellowship. And we can place the Gollum figure here. While he's here, Gollum says, standard numbered hunt tiles with a reveal icon do not reveal the Fellowship. If the Fellowship is not revealed as an effect of the hunt, you may choose to reveal it to reduce the hunt damage by 1. And this hunt tile is now discarded. We didn't reveal the Fellowship, that was the good thing. It's all about the Shadow player now. We're going to use this army muster dice, and we're going to use it as an army die, and we're going to move 2 armies. First army I'm going to move is this South and Easterling army at South Ruin. We're going to move it up to East Ruin. And our second army movement is going to be this army here the Dead Marshes, we're going to move up onto Western Emin Mill. Free Peoples have no dice left, so it's Shadow Player again. We've got 2 muster. I want to turn one of these into an army dice. So I'm going to discard one of these elven rings and treat this one as an army die instead of a muster die. Now I'm going to move 2 armies once more. This army joining up in North Run, and this army here at Edoras. I'm going to split it up. I'm going to leave 1 regular unit behind here. And the rest I'm going to move into the fold. And of course we need to put these location ownership markers here down. And then lastly, with my muster die, I'm going to muster 2 regular units for the Sauron. 1 up here in Angmar and 1 up here in Mount Gundabad. We're beginning a new turn, so let's reclaim our dice. Shadow Player, I'm going to leave 1 eye here because the Fellowship moved. And of course the Shadow Player, they lose 1 die because Saruman was killed last turn. And the Free Peoples, they gain 1 die because Aragorn, heir to Isildur, joins them last turn. Free Peoples draws the Mirror of Galadriel and Éomer, son of Aemond. Shadow Player draws the Lidless Eye and the Shadows on the Misty Mountains. The Shadow Player can't add any more dice to the hunt pool because they can only add as many dice here as there are companions in the Fellowship, and there's only 1 companion, that's Gollum. Let's re-roll our dice. Okay, that's a good roll for the Fellowship. We have 1 Will o' the West, 3 character, 2 Will o' the West, 3 character and an army muster. Shadow Player now. And we get lots of attacking dice. We got 1 character die, 1 muster, 1 army and 4 army musters. Free Peoples is going to begin by moving the Fellowship with a character dice. Let's roll for the hunt, so it's 1 dice. And it's a failure. We were looking for 6s. We're up to 5 now. But that's alright, we've got a little trick up our sleeves. We're going to use this character dice. And with that dice we're going to play one of our character event cards. The Lidless Eye. And this says change up to 3 unused shadow action dice results into eye results. Place these dice in the hunt box immediately. So I'm going to change up to 3 to eyes, if I can. I'll take these 2 and place these. So now we have 3. Free Peoples now. Alright, we're in a lot of danger, but let's just do it anyway. Let's crack on. Let's use a character dice and move to Fellowship. Chances are that I'm going to get hunted down. So let's roll for the hunt. Shadow Player is going to roll 3 dice with a +1 modifier, so we're looking for 5s and 6s. And yeah, we got 1 success. Ouch. So let's draw a hunt tile. And it is a 3. No, that is that's pretty nasty. Now, I'm not going to use Gollum's ability just yet. I'm going to keep the Fellowship hidden, and instead I'm going to use the ring and take all 3 damage as corruption. So I'm up to 9. Join me next time as we continue the War of the Ring.